When we start with the concept of nomenclature with reference to aldehydes as well as with reference to ketones, that is RC double bond O R dash, and this is with reference to aldehydes RCHO. So when we go through with the nomenclature of aldehydes as well as ketones, aldehydes with respect to aldehydes, the trivial name of aldehydes are derived from the name of corresponding carboxylic acids. So here the trivial name of aldehydes are derived from the corresponding, they are derived from the corresponding carboxylic acid. A question arises, how they are derived from corresponding carboxylic acids. So here the concept tells that the trivial name of aldehydes are derived from the corresponding carboxylic acids by replacing OIC acid by an aldehyde. For example, if I take CH3COOH, usually CH3COOH is called as what? It is called as acetic acid. Suppose if I replace this carboxylic acid by an aldehydic functional group, I can write it as what? CH3C double bond O single bond H. So here what happens? The name of this particular compound is called as what? Acetaldehyde. See what it has been mentioned here. According to this, the trivial name of aldehyde is obtained by replacing the carboxylic acid. So trivial name of aldehyde is obtained from the corresponding carboxylic acids by replacing OIC acid by an aldehyde. See this? So this is acetic acid, or else I can also call it as what? I can also call it as ethanoic acid. So replace OIC acid by an aldehyde. So if I replace OIC acid, see this? This is IC acid or OIC acid. I have replaced it with aldehyde. The name is called as acetaldehyde. Suppose if I take one more example, that is CH3CH2COOH. So CH3CH2COOH is called as what? This is called as propanoic acid. So in this propanoic acid, replace OIC acid by an aldehyde. So if I replace this functional group by an aldehyde, what I can write it? CH3, CH2, CHO. So if I replace OIC acid by an aldehyde means I can write it as what? I can write it as propanaldehyde, which is the trivial name. So by considering all these varieties of examples, I can explain that the trivial name of an aldehyde is given by the corresponding carboxylic acids by replacing OIC of an carboxylic acid by an aldehyde, and few examples related to that. After knowing this, let us study how to name the same aldehyde with reference to IUPAC system. The system what I have discussed now, it is with reference to what? It is with reference to trivial system. So according to IUPAC, in alkane, according to IUPAC, in the name alkane, E is replaced by what? E is replaced by the suffix al. So that is the corresponding IUPAC name. For example, if I consider this, so with reference to total number of carbons, 2 carbons are there. So if 2 carbons are there means what? I can call it as the root word. ETH will be the root word. So 2 carbons means automatically it will be an alkane. So alkane means what? I can write it as ethane. But here it has which functional group? It has CHO as its functional group. So replace this E by Al. So if I replace E by Al means what will be the name? The name is called as ethanol. So that is the method how we name IUPAC nomenclature with reference to aldehydes. For example, if I take a particular example, Suppose if I take it as CH3, CH2, CHO. So totally 3 carbons are there. So if I consider as alkane, 3 carbons means what? It is propane. So according to IUPAC system, we have to replace E by what? Al. Since aldehyde is the functional group present, I can write it as what? I can write it as propanol. So this is the method how we can name an aldehyde with reference to trivial system as well as with reference to IUPAC system. When we discuss with the nomenclature with reference to ketones, so these ketones are named by using the name of alkyl groups. So by using the name of alkyl groups which are attached to it, the name of the ketones can be written by adding the suffix ketone to the name of the alkyl group. So this is the method how we name an ketone with reference to trivial system. For example, if I take an example of CH3C double bond O CH3, according to trivial system, I can name it as what? This is methyl group, this is methyl group. I can name it as dimethyl ketone, which is a trivial name. But when it comes to IUPAC system, according to IUPAC system, in the name alkane, the E of an alkane has to be replaced by the suffix what? ONE or on. This is the method how we name in terms of its IUPAC. When I consider this compound has how many carbons totally? It has 3 carbons. So when there are 3 carbons present in it, 3 carbons means what? So it is nothing but propane according to saturated compound. But here there is an existence of what? There is an existence of a ketonic functional group. Hence replace E by what? ONE. Hence the name is written as what? Propanone. But this C double bond O group is present at which position? Second position. Hence it is called as 2-propanone with reference to IUPAC nomenclature. But with reference to trivial, it is called as dimethyl ketone, or else I can also call it as what? Acetone. So this is the method how we can name ketones with reference to trivial naming as well as with reference to IUPAC naming. So after knowing this, let us discuss some examples related to both aldehydes as well as ketones in terms of its trivial system as well as IUPAC system. Now let us discuss certain examples with reference to compounds, trivial naming as well as IUPAC naming. First one, when I write it as HCHO, so HCHO according to trivial system, it is called as formaldehyde. Since when it comes to IUPAC, it has only 1 carbon, hence the root word will be what? Root word will be meth. So suffix should be Al, hence it is called as methanol. If I write one more example, that is CH3CHO. So this is called as acetaldehyde as its trivial name. And when it comes to IUPAC, 2 carbons are there. It will be ethane. Replace E by Al. Hence, I can write it as what? Ethanol. For example, one more. CH3, CH2, CHO. So, according to trivial, so it will be what? Propanaldehyde. Replace OIC by aldehyde. That is nothing but propanaldehyde. But when it comes to IUPAC system, how many carbons are there? 3 carbons. 3 carbons means what? Prop. So saturated means it should be propane. Replace E by Al. Hence I can call it as what? Propanol. So these are some examples what we can notice with reference to aldehyde. So one interesting example with reference to aldehyde is, suppose when a benzene ring is attached with CHO group. So the trivial name is called as what? Benzaldehyde is the trivial name. So one common confusion for the students is that we always think benzaldehyde is an IUPAC name. Please remember, benzaldehyde is an trivial name. But when it comes to IUPAC, so longest chain will be what? Only one carbon. Hence, I can call it as what? 1-phenyl. So it is called as 1-phenyl methanol is the IUPAC name with reference to this particular compound. Suppose if I consider some examples related to ketones, so I can write it as what? The simplest ketone is acetone. So this is acetone, which is an trivial name, or else since two methyl groups are present, I can write it as what? Dimethyl ketone. So three carbon atoms are there. So second position is the functional group. Hence, I can write it as 2-propanone. One more example. If one group is methyl, another group is ethyl. So this is ethyl group, this is methyl group. According to alphabetical order, which comes first priority? So it should be always with reference to ethyl. So hence I can write this as what? Ethyl methyl ketone. So when it comes to IUPAC, so 2, 3, 4 carbons are there, but functional group should get minimum numbering. Hence follow the numbering from here. So this will be second, third and fourth. So I can write it as what? It will be 2-butanone. So based upon the position, functional group should get the minimum numbering. So one interesting example related to ketone is, so already you have studied this, C6H5COCH3, which is called as what? Which is called as acetophenone as its trivial name. But when we consider the IUPAC name of this, so this will be the first carbon, this will be the second carbon. I can call it as what? 1 attached with a phenyl ring. I can call it as 1-phenyl ethanone. So this is known as 1-phenyl ethanone. So these are some important examples related to both aldehydes as well as ketones according to its nomenclature.